subscribe. Tariq Radio. Watch and subscribe.
All right, let's get some more people in here. All right. Damn. Oh, goodness. Too much moxie. Let's get too much moxie in here. I'm good, brother. How are you?
Oh man, I'm chilling, man. So, melanin right now, right, is worth like $450 to $750 a gram.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
How can we cash that in? I mean, literally, we are worth more than gold. Like the average Black American is worth about $40 million just in melanin. How do we cash that in, brother? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Not only is your melanin worth a lot, nigga, your body parts and your organs are worth a lot too. You better understand why a lot of us end up missing. Do you understand that Black organs are prioritized? Black organs are prioritized. I had an Asian doctor. I had an Asian doctor years ago who was telling me some of this shit. He was like, "Yes, you know, you're Black. A lot of Black people, your organs are very strong. You got a lot of muscle mass. That's why a lot of people like to get organs donated from Black people." I had my Asian doctor telling me this shit. I'm like, shit. It was heavy. He's telling us about how our organs are compatible with a lot of people and shit like that. And he's saying this and it's low key scaring me. I'm like, well, nigga, shit. Um, I might have to change doctors because I don't want you to slip some on me and then I wake up with no ribs, you know. But our organs are very valuable, and the Black market for organs, that's a big thing. You dig? Because a lot of these people in the dominant society are dying. They need transplants. The white women need uterus transplants. Um, and we see why a lot of young Black folks go missing all the time, you know? And then all of a sudden you look in some of these cities and they got a warehouse full of organs and nobody can tell you where the organs came from. And these not nursing homes, but these funeral parlors have all of these organs stashed up somewhere. And then they do raids on these funeral parlors. Do some Google searches on these funeral parlors getting raided for having organ harvesting going on at them. It's some heavy shit, man. We talked about that in one of the Hidden Colors movies years ago. Coco. What's up, Coco? Coco, hop in. What's going on with you,
Can you hear
Coco?
me?
I can hear you. What's up, Coco?
Uh, I am alright. So I'm a bit different from I don't know. I'm a bit different from the topic. I'm just here to speak to you particularly like you in person. Like
Yep.
man, I'm a humble guy. I'm in crypto, so I'm trying to like build up my audience. Now I want to be like you, man. So I just want to I came up here to ask you a very important question. What's more important in doing stuff like you're doing right now?
No, now where are you
Like
from?
you know,
Now where are you
um,
from?
I'm an African.
I know that, but what part?
I'm a Nigerian for sure. You can hear from my voice.
Okay, now I can tell. So what are you trying to do as far as get an audience? What are you trying to do?
No, just I'm in crypto. I'm planning on going to marketing. So like so like I like to talk. I like to talk. Like talk to people. Like how you doing? Like talk about real stuff. Like melanin. Like I'm listening to you. So I'm just saying like asking from the legend. Like how's it been done?
Yeah. So yeah, what you have to do, you have to get life experiences. That's what you got to do because people like to listen. That's why you see, well, it's uh, over 1,300 people in here now. There's a lot of people who like to listen because they understand that I have a lot of life experiences. So when you live, you accumulate experiences and you get knowledge and wisdom and game from those experiences, and then you can transmit that information to the audience that would make it applicable to their lives so they can get value out of some of the things that you've experienced. um, that's what wisdom is. So you're giving people game from the experiences that you've lived and what you've learned from so that they can take away some of the good things from it. So you got to really get out here and experience life. And I've been around the block. I've been out here. So and I got a track record of being trustworthy so people know when I'm saying some stuff that it's going to be some solid stuff. So that's what you got to do. You just got to stand on business, as we say, and then accumulate knowledge and accumulate experience, and then give people some game based on your experience. Yeah, so that's why you got to get out here and learn. You got to use the world as your university. That's why they call it the a university, because you're getting knowledge and information from the universe. You got to study it all. Book knowledge is great. I got a lot of that too, but life experiences, traveling, going around studying cultures, that's the most important. All right, let's get uh, y'all raise your hand if you're ready. If you are ready, let's raise your hands, ladies and gentlemen, because we do have a lot of people in here. Let's get Top Boss Rattlesnake. Top Boss Rattlesnake, what's happening? Top Boss, where you at? And you can unmute that mic. That'll be great. While we're waiting on Top Boss, let's get Trey Day in the building. While we're waiting on Top Boss, Trey Day, hop on in.
How you doing?
What up, Tariq? What's poppin'?
Well, this is Top. What's up? How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, but I have a question for you, man. Yo, so what's up with these people trying to these tethers trying to recreate the the Harlem the Harlem Renaissance right now? I see a lot that's going on, man. Shit wild to me. How
What are
you
they
feel
doing?
about that?
What are they doing?
Man, they trying to say that the Caribbean, it was Caribbeans and the Black American FBA that started the Harlem Renaissance. Matter of fact, your brother Dwan B got a post up right now trying to debunk that. It's pretty crazy, man.
Wow. Okay. Gotta look into that. Yeah.
Definitely.
Thank you. Yeah. So they always trying to rewrite. Oh God. It's always something new. It's always something new. Well, now they're trying to say that they helped create the Harlem Renaissance. Okay, who were the Caribbeans? I would like for them to come up and say who the Caribbeans were. You have a lot of black people going up to the north from the south.
There's a lot of slaves. If you don't mind me interjecting, I apologize. There's been a lot of slaves throughout history. There's a ton of slaves throughout the world. They're everywhere.
And what does that
And
mean? And that means what?
it's really bad. It's not cool. But we gotta chill because there's like a there's kind of a purpose to it that is like meant to be, like, because if you don't, you know, treat people right and love them and do the right thing, then people get a little bit crazy. So yeah, we're just flipping the whole earth upside down. We're we're going into love and good and truth,
Oh, okay.
and
So you
everything's gonna be totally fine. And I hope all my brothers and sisters and all my people of all types, they're gonna be totally fine.
so
I
you're
really,
top boss. So you're for reparations for foundational Black Americans, right?
well, I don't know who's gonna pay the reparations. That's the problem. Like, there's people who won't pay up, but
Oh, wait.
I,
Slow down. Okay,
I get
okay.
into
Who did the exploitating in America of foundational Black Americans? Who did the exploiting?
let's see. Oh, man, oh, that's brutal.
Yeah, I mean
It was
that's a
it
you.
me for sure.
Who exploited?
It wasn't me,
How?
but I'm here now, and I'm gonna make things better. So that's
Well,
what we gotta go
it was
with.
slow down. It was the United States government. It was the entire government that exploited us. We couldn't get out of slavery because of the government,
Further back,
right?
yeah.
So
But
that
here's the thing: they're dead.
the government is going to have to pay because the
And we're
government,
gonna
right?
take rep, reparations from dead people.
No, the government is not dead. That money didn't die. That money was passed down. The people died. The money didn't. The money compounded. That money's still here with doubled or tripled, quadrupled. It folded and flipped many, many times over. That money didn't die. See,
Yeah, but if you just give it to random people, what's going to happen?
you're
They're
not.
going to go sit on drugs and crack and
You're not.
heroin,
Slow,
cocaine, and alcohol, and
slow
all
down.
that crazy stuff.
Slow down. You're not giving it to random people. You're going to give it to foundational Black Americans, which is us. Now, if we want to,
No Black America.
yeah, we want to
Okay,
buy some alcohol, that's fine.
so let's see. If if you're foundational Black Americans and you're, what are you going to do with it?
Whatever the hell I damn please. Why do I have to be pocket watched for something that's owed to me? Why can't I just do what I want to do with it?
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Right.
But I really would hope that you'd be super responsible with it.
Were y'all
Like,
responsible when you were whooping my ancestors' ass on them plantations? Were you responsible then?
well, I already said,
All right. Well, yeah. Don't tell me about responsibility about shit.
bro,
Y'all weren't
bro.
responsible when y'all were whooping my folks and selling the children and raping the women. Y'all weren't responsible then, so don't talk to me about
Whipped anybody's ass, man.
what
I never whipped anybody's ass. Those are people in the past.
people. This government, your people, they let it happen, sir.
I didn't do that, man. I did not do that
Your
to you.
people,
I'm
your people.
responsible for what those people did to you.
Right. So I don't want to hear about no responsibility. They were not responsible with the rapes. All right. So yeah, pay up and don't ask me what I'm gonna do with the damn money. Let me get Robbie. You stay here. We're gonna talk to you tonight. Robbie, get on in, brother.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Tariq, was interesting. When I was looking at the Naturalization Act of 1790, it's funny how this guy can sit here and say, "What are foundational Black Americans going to do with reparations?" But they were free to do whatever they wanted to do with that free land.
Absolutely.
Uh, and here's the thing that's interesting. Like when they play dumb, like ba-dip, 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 we don't have no clue what's going on. The criteria to become an American citizen at that time, just in case he wants to play dumb, all you had to do was be a Christian and white of good standing. So anybody else was considered property. So this whole idea that things were not race based and there was no such thing as white privilege. I mean, they had white privilege long before that, when they came over here as knuckle dragging suckers. That, what's interesting about guys like him,
That's
when
right.
you go on these X spaces now, you see nothing but crypto and crying. So what they are is they are crypto crying, and then when they get ripped off from the crypto, they turn to Christianity. So they're crypto crying, Christian crackers that are deadbeats. And you had a welfare system that basically gave you land for being white. They didn't say anything about you being intelligent. They didn't say anything about you being a blue blood. They didn't say anything about you being this elite class. At the end of the day, what's happening is white privilege is starting to have an expiration date because you made a deal with the elite class. So you guys try to come in here and blame it on, the Juby Jews or whoever. At the end of the day, it's a debt that's owed. You had a head start. It's not our fault that you live in a trailer park that has questionable Wi-Fi or you didn't make it to Harvard. At the end of the day, white privilege is dwindling. So you're looking like Wild E. Coyote holding that dynamite and it's going to explode in your face because we've been artificially held down. So the only place for us to go is up. But the fact that they can sit here and lie, I'm to this point, except for entertainment, anytime they run their mouth, just consider them a liar. They've broken every treaty they've ever had. Your credibility is shot. If we were FICA, your credit score should be below 300. You shouldn't be able to finance a bicycle. So, cut it with the excuses and cut the check. And I'll land my plane.
My man, thank you so much, Robbie Blue.
That is brutal.
It was that brutal top boss.
Yeah, so here we'll just go right into it. Um, I'm just trying to be friends with everybody and love everybody, so I don't know where that kind of
Yeah.
frus-
Well, that
where that
that
frustration comes.
Yeah, that's the
So,
problem. That's the problem. All that you want to be friends and love everybody, except when it comes to us getting some compensation, then you change your tune. So damn your love. Where's the money? What's love got to do with it? Hmm?
well, that's a good point.
Right.
I'll agree with you there. But you got to be smart about it
Mm-hmm.
because
Mm-hmm.
you can't people, too much, or they'll go cuckoo on you.
All right, buddy. Let me let you go back and hit that meth. All right. See, fam, I done told y'all about all that love shit they call up here with all that. I listen, brother. I love everybody, dude. I got a black buddy at work, man. We drink on our lunch break, dude. I love the blacks. We're just all one people, dude. Hey, where's that reparations? All that, buddy. I didn't enslave you, dude. Okay, yeah. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to hear none of that. Yeah, when y'all hear that love, that's a con game. Yeah. When I hear all that love talk, there's the con. No. When you hear that love talk, just ask about the money. That love goes right out the door. Remember that white woman I had? That white woman I had on here a few days ago? She called up with all that bullshit. And then she snapped. She turned right into a Karen. Boy, she snapped so fast. She called up, listen, Tariq, I listen to you. I love you. I love your stuff. Just so much division. I love everybody. And the brother was like, bitch, shut up. All of you. You goddamn porch monkeys. I hate you. Boy, she went right into Karen mode on our ass, man. Oh, Lord, miss me with all that love talk. Miss me. Yes, where's the money? Let's get that payment together. Then we go to the hugs later. When y'all give me my check, I'm going to give you the biggest hug. I promise you. When y'all give me my check, well, y'all gonna get some phenomenal hugs from me. I'm gonna give you one of them Ayanla Van Zant hugs. Just a long Negro spiritual hug where I'm rocking you like a child. It's gonna be all right, baby. Oh yeah, just as long as that check clears, you're gonna get a hug from me, but no hugging until I get the check. Damn that, because that's how they try to trick niggas. That's why we're going through this hip hop shit right now. Let me tell you something. Old New York niggas, boy, um, Puerto Rican coochie is kryptonite to them niggas. Old niggas from New York, Puerto Rican coochies are kryptonite. These Negroes would just sell out everybody over that damn Puerto Rican cooch. Yeah, let's be real. I digress. Let me get some more calls in here. Let me see who's down here on the bottom. I see Yoshi with her cleavage. Yoshi always got that cleavage out, just like that Joy Taylor lady at ESPN or Fox Sports. You be having it out. Let's get Jason Scott in the building. Let's get Jason Scott in here. Jason Scott, what's up, brother? Jason, what's up? While we're waiting on Jason, let's get INC in here. INC, either one of you, hop on. INC or Jason?
Hey, what's
Go
up,
ahead,
man?
Jason. Go ahead, Jason.
We got Jason.
Uh,
Jason, what's up?
no, I'm just enjoying it, dude. I love listening to your spaces when I catch them. Sometimes I don't catch them because of do work whatever. But I really do appreciate you, man, and I really do enjoy just real talk. It's like hell. But yeah, I was just. I actually just got home recently, so I was just listening through my earbuds for a little while. And I'm just loving it, dude. I really do.
Thank you. Okay, it's very loud in your trailer. All right. He got one of them trailers where you hear a lot of echo, and he got the TV up loud. He's watching the Dukes of Hazard. And it's just too much. But thank you. I appreciate you. What's up, brother?
How you doing, Terry? How you doing, brother? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. How are you?
Fantastic. I had just a quick question for you. I believe that ultimately down the road there will be reparations, but how do you see the FBA descendants tracing their roots? You know, most of them, there's a reason why education is up to a point because if they knew where they came from, you know, a lot of this wouldn't be going on. But my question to you is what levers, how do you foresee in the future people tracing their roots? Because, you know, people are scattered, they're lost. There's been different, you know, the Tether community is combined with the FBA community, you know, the intermarriages, their descendants who have both mixed. So that's my question, bro. And I'll just listen. Thanks.
Yeah, we can trace our stuff back. It's pretty easy for us. It's not that hard. We got to understand slavery wasn't that long ago. Let's be very clear. Slavery was not ancient. I help raise was alive at the same time Harriet Tubman was alive. Family, there were slaves still living all up into the 1960s. Some say early 70s. There were former slaves still alive. Please remember, people still live to be over 100. You know, 100 still living. So slavery is not that long ago. So we could trace that stuff. It's not hard. We got birth certificates, we got death certificates, we got marriage certificates. We can look at census forms. So our journey was very well documented. And we pretty much know where we came from here. We can actually, let me talk to my man INC about this again. I want to touch on this with you. Oh, where'd you? Oh, he bounced. I wanted to get this brother to elaborate because he was like, well, you don't know where you're from. Yeah, we actually do. We can trace back farther than most other groups. Many of us can trace our lineage by name at least to the 1800s. Many of us, like myself, I can go to the 1700s, to the 1750s. Some of us can even go deeper. If I do a deeper dig, I can go into the 1600s. But just from like ancestry.com, things like that, I can go to the 1750s. So we can trace our lineage back. You know, we can go back. So we're one of the few groups who can go back that far. A lot of these other groups, they can't really trace back that far for a couple of reasons. One, um, a lot of their countries were not formed then. Many of their nation states were formed relatively recently, and their countries have been redrawn, redistricted, and remixed, and a lot of those records have been repeatedly lost, and the people have been moved around a lot. So a lot of other groups don't really know their lineage like that by name. They might know that they're from a tribe, but some of those tribes have been remixed as well. Real deep stuff. All right, let's get I don't know what your name is. You got a name? MVR. Let's get MVR in the building.
Yo, what's up, Tariq? Thank you for having me on. And yeah, like you just said, we can trace our family's lineage pretty back, pretty far, and it's really
Oh yeah.
easy. What you think that what you think we have? Why you think we have family reunions and stuff like
Oh
that?
yeah.
Family gatherings and family get-togethers, because we talk about this stuff and we celebrate our get-together. So all this is just, mainly a cop out from people that's not even of the ethnicity, just to, to downplay it in some way. But yeah, that's all I really had to say. Thank you for letting me up. And just a heads up, like when you're speaking in the space, try mute before you speak. Mute the people on the panel before you speak because it kind of cuts out sometimes.
Okay, good.
Thank you for having me up.
Thank you, brother. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, my man made a good point. Yeah, there's a reason why we created the modern family reunions. That was a creation of foundational Black Americans coming out of slavery because we wanted to reunite with some of our people who were lost, people who were sold. So we would put up notices, hey, if you are from February Jackson's family, we're going to meet at the sycamore tree on June 5th at this time. So we would put up these notices letting people know we're going to try to reunite with the family. So that's one of our cultures. That's one of our traditions, getting back with the family and really talking about the lineage and making sure all heads are counted. And then they bring in new people who we didn't know about. Well, like my family just had a family reunion up in Vegas a couple of years ago. And there were a lot of my family that I've never met. They were from like Mobile, Alabama, just from different parts of Alabama, South Carolina, North Carolina, from all over. And we're just seeing who's who.
You've heard the buzz, you've seen the media stories. Now experience the truth for yourself. Microphone Check, the critically acclaimed documentary uncovering the true origins of hip-hop. Available now on Blu-ray and streaming on Amazon Prime. Visit microphonecheck.com to learn more and get your copy today. Microphone Check, the story hip-hop was waiting for.